Good morrow, followers, family, and friends. I am back. It's Pastor CJ Kent here, and we're back with some EVE Online, as no one is surprised by, as it is Thursday night, and that's what we do every Thursday night. And our activity tonight is probably also not going to be too surprising for you, because it's wormhole exploration, which is, kind of what we do. That said, however, we're doing a little bit of a different twist, and I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm going to be taking a little extra time tonight to look at some extra details about the systems that we're going through. Because I'm trying to find a system to do some PI, and I have some criteria written down, and we might go over that tonight. If we get to it, we might not, I don't know. But as I find systems that kind of meet this criteria, I'm going to write them down so that I can check them out in a little bit more depth later on. So yeah, that's kind of where things are at. Hope everyone's had a good week up to this point. I know that I have. And with all that said, let's get to it. Also, if you didn't notice, there's a deal going on right now where you can get 7 days of Omega for just 10 Plex. I happen to have some Plex sitting around, so I did do that, and thus I actually have cloaking abilities tonight, so that's going to be a good thing. But I did close my probe scanner, make room for some other stuff, so let me get that back open. Yeah, man. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 signatures in the system. Let's head to one of our safes.
Drive active.
And we'll scan those down and see what we're looking at. Could be anything. But we're hoping for a wormhole, as you all well know. Yeah, it's good to be back at this. I have missed it thoroughly. While we were doing the Crimson Harvest stuff, and I know it was still exploration, but like turning down relic sites and the regular data sites and stuff just didn't sit right, you know. Okay, looks like these are probably both kind of attached to this guy. So let's give it a shot with the 4AU and see what we come up with. Okay, we have a data site. And, it's high sec, so we're probably going to leave that alone. Those high sec data sites are, and they're better than the relic sites. But man, they're still not good. And we're going to see what this other guy is. Hey, and it is a wormhole. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and jump on over to that. We're just kind of zero warp because, like, why the heck not? And yeah, we'll see what's up with it. If it's one that we can go into, we should probably recover our probes too. Even though, like, the second we go through, it'll do that automatically, so. Not vital, but still good practice. Alright, what have we got here? We're going into low security space, but it is EOL, so this is not really not the wormhole for us, apparently. We could go through and it could collapse literally seconds after we go through, so yeah, that's kind of a no-go. Unfortunate. But let's head to the next system. See if we can find a wormhole that's a little bit more stable and maybe goes to unknown space. But yeah, like I said, we've got the 7 days of Omega. I've managed to train enough PI skills to get that going with a couple of high-sec setups. I don't expect to get much from them because they're in high-sec. But 7 days is not really enough time to set up a whole, to locate a system I want to do in JSpace and set up a whole thing there. So, we're going to start the scouting process now. Looks like there's one signature left here. So let's head to our safe and get that scanned down real quick.
Drive active.
But yeah, well, I figured we'd go ahead and start doing the scouting for it. And go from there. Once we identify a good system that we want to do, we'll get our alt trained up, and they'll actually live in that system. And by live, I mean literally just hang out in a scanning ship and like log off there. And then anytime I want to know where the heck the entrance is at, I'll have them log back in. They'll scan down everything in the system super quick. I'll figure out which the wormholes goes to high sec, and then I can bring my my PI ship, whichever one I use for that, to go do all of that stuff there. So obviously I am looking for a system with a high sec static, because like I'm not trying to chase the system like 2 or 3 holes deep or anything. And that means we are sticking to C1 through C3, because anything else is not going to have a high sec static. See, I thought maybe we would get into the criteria. I wasn't sure, but there you go. Alright, let's scan this guy with the 4AU. Alright, apologies. At least it's not a loud sneeze, it like blows out your eardrums. You're welcome for that, by the way. Okay, so it helped a little. I don't know if it helped a lot. I can probably pull it down to a 2AU scan. But yeah, it's been a good week. I got a chance to use my new mining ship, which was awesome. Very, very glad to have gotten that out of the station and get some use out of it. I didn't make much with it, but you know, that's okay. It's more for, it's like my kind of fun, so it's more of a fun thing than anything. And let's drop this to a 1AU scan. And then, yeah, it's kicking around some ideas, having used it, seeing what it needs, and whatever to kind of streamline it. Ooh, it's a wormhole. Nice. Let's see what kind of wormhole you are. Now, there were scan probes in here. I'm guessing that other explorer is already in this wormhole. Like, if I had to make a guess, that would be my guess. But we can see what's up with it. So, pull this back in. Go to within 100. I don't trust nobody. And it may not even be the kind of wormhole that we're hoping to get. Now, that other explorer was in a magnate, using normal core probes, so either relatively new or like just not a lot of investment into exploration yet. Okay, goes into JSpace. Has at least 4 hours. Stability's good. Larger ships are good. Okay, so yeah, let's bounce off something and go do that.
Drive active.
Honestly, we can just pop in and see what's up. If we find that they're kind of already exploring and there's not many sites left and all that, we might come back out and try to find a different wormhole that doesn't already have someone in it. But it doesn't hurt to look.
Drive active.
Like I said, they were in a magnate, so if they are in the wormhole, I doubt very much that they have a cloak or anything. It's certainly not a covert ops, because, you know, magnates don't really do that. So we can definitely get the drop on them. And Noctis named Knock Knock. That's funny. Okay, here, that's funny right there. Alright, and we are in a wormhole. I don't immediately see anything here. It's a shattered system too. Okay, let's save our exit. It's going in default for 2 days. That's perfect. Still don't see anyone on the D scan, so he may have just like gone somewhere else. May have been doing some high-sec explo. Let's warp to within 100 of this and get ready to make a safe. Actually pretty big for a shattered system. But there's a lava planet. Alright, let's go ahead and edit this. I probably should have cloaked before I started working around. It's going to take me a minute to get used to using the cloak again. So let me get those out and cloak up. And you know what? Let's actually start out here at this lava planet. We're going to do our 4AU scan. Let's see. Interesting. Alright. Doesn't look like it's going to give me much here, so let's close that. And what did that give us? A couple dots. Perfect. Drop that down to 1. And see what we're looking at out here. Okay, so obviously, planet there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 planets. And this is the first wormhole we came into, so let's go ahead and finish scanning down this guy. Like, this is shattered, so anything goes here. This could very well be a vital core reservoir. Like, who knows? Let's take a look. A little off center, but that's alright. Vast Frontier Reservoir. See, exactly what I was talking about. Anything goes here. So it might be worth not exploring too far and actually coming back with a venture and getting some of that. It's been a minute since we've done some gas mining. Not too far from our extra ships, and that makes sense to me. Plus, it'd give us a minute to look more at the system. Although 6 planets is not really what I was hoping for. I would not mind finding a system with all 8 types of planets, or like the 8 major types. I assume that's probably pretty rare. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 planets. And it doesn't look like any of them have Pocos. Okay. I mean, that's a plus. I do prefer that, actually. I know it was strange. Yeah, let's give that a 4 AU. See what we hit there. One of these is probably our exit wormhole, which is, you know, fine. We know which, we can just kind of ignore it. Might be this one. Because these 2 ends don't look like they come anywhere near that. Excuse me. Now, I know some people have said one of the best ways to scan down your exit is to do it while you're sitting next to the exit. Just put out your probes, bring them down to the smallest scan range, and center them on yourself. And that'll pretty much identify it right away. However, if you happen to have worked away already, but you did bookmark it, and you wanted to get it scanned down super fast, you can still put your probes on the smallest size and just center them on the bookmark on the map, and you'll accomplish the same thing. Alright, we've got a relic site. It's forgotten though, so that's not anything that we'd be interested in. This is definitely our exit wormhole, given its location. Let's center up on this planet. Looks like they're mostly lava planets. Which is great if you just want to produce lava resources, so... Alright, so let's do our 4 AU scan here. This should really only hit this one thing. Just moved it in. It looks like it made the bubble smaller, so... I guess that's progress of a sort. Doesn't really fit in a 2 though, so we'll have to do the 4 again. Right on top. This is a pulsar system. Very cool. This is a C3. Like I said, it really does not have the planets that I'm looking for. Because if we go here, we have... Oh, they're all shattered. Got it. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Duh. I don't know that you can get any resources from shattered planets. But it's definitely not the kind of planet that I'm looking for, so... Alright, got that locked down. Another wormhole. And last but not least, let's center up on this guy over here. That's a nice small planet, isn't it? That should hit a couple of... Oh, so exit's over here. Oh, I was looking at my safe and saying like, oh, that's the exit. So this is definitely not the exit. We'll have to scan that down here in a minute. This is a wormhole. And who knows what this is. This is probably also a wormhole, specifically our exit wormhole, given this track going right by the bookmark. So let's actually center up on this. I can't believe you guys knew the entire time that the extra signature in the center was not my exit wormhole, and you said nothing. How could you? Alright, that's locked down. And since that's locked down, let's go scan this. We'll just do it direct. I think nothing really hit it when we did the 4AU scan, and that's fine, so... Is it just an 8? Yeah. Let's make sure top to bottom is good, which it was not. Now it is. Now let's try that with a 2. Well, that's definitely not going to hit it, is it? Why do you check every time? Yep, that's because I did a stupid thing, so... Here we go. This should help a little bit. Now let's try that. And it's another wormhole. Cool. Drop that to 1AU scan. See what we end up with. Alright, got that locked. And there should be only one thing left, which is our exit wormhole. Cool. So nothing for us to exploit here, and obviously not a system that we need to write down for PI possibilities, but a cool system nonetheless. In fact, let me go ahead and close this. And we'll just get a nice shot of that. You can't even see the ship because it's cloaked, which is amazing. Let me move this also. That's a very pretty skybox. Pulsars are one of my favorite anomalies. That's what I'm looking at, right? Yes, a pulsar. Okay. For the game, they're definitely one of my favorite anomalies. They just look the coolest. Plus, like, they boost your shields and your capacitor recharge rate. And the Newt and NOS bonuses go up. So yeah, good anomalies. I'm a fan. At any rate, let's see where these other wormholes go.
Warp drive active.
Because we haven't found any loot yet. So we definitely need to keep going. I mean, unless we just want to do that that gas site. I'm sure that would be 3 hours of engaging content for y'all. Oh, this one goes into null. Nice. And we actually have cloak, which is perfect. So maybe we'll knock off the air careers thing finally. Looks like it's got the time and the stability, so this is our front runner for me. That's BHN. Signature name for that. We also have this guy.
Warp drive active.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Leads into unknown parts of space, has the 4 hours and the stability. Up to medium-sized ships can pass through, so that's probably going to a C1. So that would be a good one to check out also. Once we're done playing around in nullsec. Looks like we got 2 more. Which one was that? ENV? It's our C1 hole. So let's warp over to SSL.
Warp drive active.
Wonder if it has a certificate for me. Probably not, but you know, my computer people out there will get that. Alright, what are we looking at here? Unknown parts of space has the 4 hours. Not yet stabilized, and larger ships work, so that's an option. And last but not least, ZJG. Say that 10 times fast. Let's warp out there and see what we're looking at with that guy. The first 3 are good options, in my opinion. First one is probably where we're going to start off. We'll poke our heads in, see what's up in that particular nullsec system, and see if we can't knock off this air career stuff once and for all. I can stop talking about it every episode. And this one goes to low sec. Beginning decay, and probably won't last another day, so it's got the time, have the stability, but I have no reason to go to low sec, typically, so probably not going to go through this one. But this first one, let's get ourselves on over there.
Warp drive active.
Wow. Okay, well, I literally said warp within 10 kilometers, and it's like, nope, we're gonna drop you right on top of it. But if I warp to 0, I'm like 10k out. It makes no sense. Okay, looks like we are all on our lonesome out here. There's 1, 2, 3 signatures. And not a system I've been in, so let's go ahead and bookmark our exit. Okay, got that. Still nothing on the D scan. Look at the system and see about setting up a safe.
Warp drive active.
kind of a small system as far as like what's here. Just 3 planets, looks like. Oh no, never mind. A lot of inner planets.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's go ahead and edit our bookmark location. Okay, that's done and dusted. Let's get those probes out. Right. Can't do it while I'm cloaked. Now let's get the probes out. Wait for the reactivation delay to finish off. Cloak back up. Let's center up here. And we'll do our 4AU skin. Okay, that's the exit. This is another wormhole, which I don't want to forward from here necessarily. And that leaves just this. So let's do our 4AU out here. See what we're looking at. Okay. I guess we'll just do it direct then. That's weird. It usually would at least hit it a little bit. But yeah. It doesn't always work, so there you go. Okay. The Central Baristas data site. This is exactly what I've been looking for forever. And I'm kind of stoked. So let's get the scan down. We're going to go in there. We're going to hack at least 5 cans. And that air careers thing will be done. Finally. After forever. Alright. Warp to it. I know, risky and all that, but we got the cloak, so no one else is in system. Like, we can see that clearly. Clear as day. Alright, we are officially on grid in our perch. so far, there's literally 5 cans. That's awesome. Exactly what we needed. Okay, so let's up to 0 on this guy. We know that's going to drop the cloak, and we're okay with that. It's actually what the auto-targeting system is for, because we can still pull that trick. Yep. Alright. Start this way. Okay. We're still gonna need some help. That's the kind of help I needed. 1 can down.
Warp drive active.
So for me, I'm thinking the cloak is most useful when we're scanning. It makes us a little bit less vulnerable in that state.
Active.
And when we're warping around to do other things, like checking out planets and whatever. But when it comes to actually doing the hacking and whatever, not so very helpful. You have to be too close to the thing for the cloak to really help you. I actually did not know that. But that is good to know. I'll probably do that once I get to the perch here.
Warp drive active.
What I just do, ignore results. Okay. Click filters, unclick anomalies. Oh. Well, that's very helpful, thank you. Appreciate it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, sometimes I go for those when I'm... Like, sometimes I'll just run combat anomalies but that's obviously not what we're here for tonight, so... Yeah, I do appreciate that. And it'd be pretty easy to turn on if I want them, so... Yes, very much so. I honestly can't believe no one has ever suggested it before, so... Much appreciated. Let's pop that. Filaments. Not that big a deal, but...
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that's fair. No worries. We love chatters and lurkers, so... but always appreciate when the lurkers decide to chat. So thanks again for that. 2 cans left,
Warp drive
and then this stupid air careers thing is done. And we don't have to come back to nullsec or anything air career related at all, which is great. I just need to make sure I don't botch the hacking here and blow one of these up, because then we have to find a whole nother site. Okay. I'll take that. Alright, one can left. We're still alone in the system. Yeah, everything is good. One more.
Warp drive active.
Oh, jeez. Really? Like right in a row. Hate that so much. Okay, well, I hope it's not right here, because it's going to be impossible to get to by the time I find something to help me kill that. It's down there somewhere, isn't it? Right. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. That's really not helpful. Yep, so it's down here and there's no way I'm getting through to that, so let's try this again. At least we get one more shot. It just went so bad. What was I saying about not screwing it up? Okay. Hate those. Alright. Let's try down this way. Okay, I can definitely hit this twice. And there we go. Perfect. Got it. And you can see the air careers thing has lit up. We're actually going straight to the exit because there's nothing else to do in this system.
Warp drive active.
Oh, that was a bit of a clincher for me because I'm like, it's the last can that I need. I don't want to find another site. Well, there you go. That's done and dusted. Null is officially explored as far as air careers is concerned. At least for this character. Oh, it feels good. Let's pop back through here and we'll hit up that C1 wormhole that we found before. And we can get rid of this. And we can get rid of X to 1 because that's not relevant anymore. Okay. Now, it was PNV, I believe. Let's warp to within 10. We'll double check the info just in case. Alright, show info. Yep, that's the one we're looking for. Head on through. Now, this is gonna take a minute because we dropped out like 15k away from it. We don't have a booster or anything, but we can go in nice and stealthy. At least till we get too close, but then you get sucked right in. So that works. Holy moly! Okay. There's some signatures to be scanned here. Let's save the exit. Dang. Okay, got that. Still nothing on D-scan. Yeah, you're not wrong. I love relic sites in wormholes. They are some of the best ISK per hour in the game. At least in my opinion, so. I mean, that's been my experience anyway. And it doesn't take a lot of skill points or experience to really start doing this, so. It's very accessible. And, yeah, it's high risk, but the reward is definitely there. Yeah, it's got so many signatures, like, holy cow. I rarely find systems with this many signatures. One of those things where, like, where do I even begin? Let's get the probes out. Your cloak on. Nice small, as far as scope system. Not very spread out. It's all sort of clustered here in the center. I guess we'll scan here. And just see what that gives us. I am expecting to see a lot of signatures move around here. Aha. Yep, I forgot to adjust the height. That would make a difference. Alright, let's try again. Oh my. I'm like, what? You didn't find anything? Are you sure? But yeah, that's what happens when you scan way below the ecliptic plane there. Alright, start off with this relic site that we found. See if it's one that we want to run. And Brew and Barista Monument, that's for us, so let's go run that right now.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, true. Actually, a good point. I think I missed the perch opportunity there. Alright, so we're gonna try that again.
Warp drive active.
System's so small, I thought I had more time to get the perch, but not quite. Cylon, what's up? Please don't. I will go ahead and tempt fate here and say that I have never actually been caught in a wormhole. I've had a couple close calls. But thankfully so far I've been slippery enough to get out of it. Daggone it. I had the wrong thing. Okay. Try this one more time.
Warp drive.
I had the wrong folder selected for the bookmark. This system is so small. Like, I literally have no time to drop the perch. Okay. There.
Warp drive
Bookmark thing is over here, ready to go. Close that, set this to 3 hours. Watch the distance. There it is. Alright,
Warp drive.
got a perch on grid. It worked, finally. Let's see what we're looking at here. 0.
Warp drive active.
Oh, thank you. Me as well. Come on. There we go. Right. Wrong analyzer. Yeah, I've got my 7 days of Omega, but I don't have a plan to keep that going, so big hits are good. They'll help maintain that.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that's a fair point, and in a lot of cases I don't.
Warp drive.
Well, it depends. Like sometimes I'll just go straight through them if I have like pickups to deal with it, or if I think I have the health to manage it. Okay, but sometimes I don't have the health to just push through like that. So they make these relic sites easier or something. Like those two are pretty easy.
Warp drive active.
I don't know, maybe I just got used to the Crimson Harvest sites, which were like a little bit harder than this. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Okay. I mean, that was my experience at least. Was that a full... No, it wasn't. Okay, well, that was pointless, but... There we go.
Warp drive active.
Yep, not too bad. Not where I expected it to be, but... yeah, sometimes it's not. I guess that's the fun in it, right? It was always where you expected it to be. Just no joy in that. Okay, not for me. That'll do. Not much reward for that one, but alright. Take it.
Drive active.
Alright, 2 more.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, still plenty of signatures in this hole too, so... I imagine we'll find at least one more site here. If not, more than that, honestly. Okay. Cool. It's all ones everywhere. The whole freaking board. Okay, so it's not in that corner. Got it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I don't... Sometimes you just get like a string of ones and you're like, where are all the things that you're referencing? Because like, I seem to be missing them. That wasn't so bad though. And what has it got? 1 can left? Get in there and
Warp drive
pry this
active.
bad boy open. Interesting. So like you see a string of 2s and it kind of gives you an idea where things are at. Nice. Yeah, sometimes with the 2s I can kind of like figure my way through, but not always. Okay, there we go. So I'm not gonna lie, when I pulled up next to this debris, I was like worried that it might be a ship. I kind of had that profile. I'm like looking at my D-scan and stuff, and I'm like, I don't see a ship. Alright, we can get rid of our perch, because that site is done. Alright, that was a pretty good one, honestly. Let's get these out. Get our cloak back up. That did not take. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Not too shabby. So we did have a data site over here. Let's go ahead and finish that off. Once we know what it is, and that it might be something we want. Man, it's already been an hour? Dang. I can't believe that. True. Central Angel Sparking Transmitter. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Let's remember our lesson from the relic site. Get our bookmark ready quickly, because we don't have much time. Let's make sure our perch worked. And it did. Perfect. What are we looking at? 5 cans? Yeah. Get in there and see what it's got for us. Oh geez, yeah, those are always rough. I've done a couple myself, and they are not fun. Yes, copious amounts of coffee. I think that is probably in order. Okay, so everything's down here apparently. Nah, we're gonna have to... There we go. Back to the perch.
Drive active.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a national thing, but Starbucks was doing their free coffee cup thing today. Don't know if anyone took part in that, but we definitely got ours over here.
Drive active.
Oh, I believe it, yeah. For a while I was saving it up, even though I was an alpha, because like I knew I was going to be an omega, and I was going to use all of it to do exactly the same thing. But like, I finally kind of realized I'm not going to make it to omega if I don't sell any of my loot. So yeah, I went ahead and sold what I had, and I'm kind of collecting again. Alright, so it looks like maybe down this... Alright, we're gonna have to go through that, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, no, I feel that. I 100% feel that. I literally have modules from like level 1 missions sitting in my
Warp drive
item hanger
active.
because I haven't determined yet if it makes more sense to reprocess them and sell the minerals or just sell the module directly, or if it's something that maybe I'll use eventually. So I just have like this whole, I mean, I have them stored in a station container so they're not like cluttering, but yeah, I still have a
Warp drive
bunch,
active.
just like a absolute ton. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. All right. Okay. All right, so it's here somewhere. Oh, I didn't look at my health first. Why did I? Okay, let's try again. That was stupid. Okay. I really hope it's down here in this corner because, like, I don't want it to be anywhere near this. I will take that. Why are there a bajillion of these things on this map? It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Crap. Okay. Yeah, that's a no-go. Is that our last can? No. Oh, I had it in that first run too, and I totally screwed it up. Anyway, to the point of reprocessing, yeah, I know you really don't get much from them, but
Drive active.
sometimes they have minerals in them that you get back that you can't get from like high-sec mining. So in that case, it would be valuable to me to reprocess them, even if it technically is worth less than just selling it. Now, obviously, I'm also comfortable going in wormholes, so the only thing I'm really looking for is like Noxium, because that's the hard one for me to get a hold of. That's just a weird board right there.
Warp drive
Alright, we should
active.
have one more. Ah, I'm so mad at myself for blowing that one. I literally had it in that first run. That was so dumb.
Warp drive active.
Oh well. It was a cool explosion. So, there's that, I guess. It's probably just a piece of carbon anyway. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Let's okay. Let's pop one of those. All right. Well, those last two were reasonably painless. Up back into the safe. Get rid of our perch.
Drive active.
That site's over. Still not really anyone in here, seems like. Alright, so let's these out. Click on the cloak, activate that, and perpetrate some more scanning. Now, we didn't have anything else. Well, there's a gas site, but we don't. Yeah, we're not looking for gas sites in a C1. Especially when we found a really good one in that shattered wormhole we first went through. So if we do gas, that's where we're going to do it, but... That's fair, yeah. Yeah, that's not something I want to be burdened with at all. Honestly, like, even if it was, like, the best possible loot it could have had, it's still, you know, pretty... It's a loss that we can suffer, I think. I don't want to do that too much. I'm mostly kicking myself because it was just a stupid mistake to make. Like, I clicked on the thing and I didn't check my health. And, like, it one-shotted me because of that, and... Okay, unsecured. That one's not for us, unfortunately. So yeah, just a dumb mistake. I don't like to make dumb mistakes. I don't think anyone does, though, so... I'm sure I'm not unique in that respect. But yeah, we got the rest of them, so... I don't think we lost too much value, I guess is what I'm saying. And like I said, we got a cool explosion out of it. I mean, every 4th of July and every New Year's Eve, like, governments pay thousands of dollars for cool explosions, so it's worth whatever we lost, I think. Fireworks, because we're celebrating the successfully hacking the rest of the cans. All right, what do we got? Central Serpantis survey site. That'll do. Let's pull those probes back in. Warp on over to that. Close this and get ready. Set up our perch. All right, watch the distance. Don't get distracted. And all right, that should work. Holy crap, dude, that's a lot. Where do you access that data? Because I don't think I'm anywhere near that per se, but I would like to check. That's somewhere in your like character info. Activity tracker. Gotcha. Yeah, I will have to take a look because I have no idea. Alright, that should drop my cloak. I'm not going to be able to target here for a second. Nah, still not. There we go. That'll do. Alright, that's a good start. That's a good start. That there. Jump to our perch.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so if I go to Neocom, activities, probably not finance, personal activity tracker. Okay. And we're looking at signatures and anomalies, probably. Okay, looks like 2002. It says sites completed. I don't know if that's specifically the cans per site or if that's sites total. But that's still kind of a lot. Alright, let's get in here.
Warp drive active.
Thank you. I mean, this is pretty much like what I do to make ISK in EU. So, yeah, makes sense. Alright, so it's here somewhere. Nice. Okay, just a piece of carbon and some materials.
Warp drive
A little bit disappointing on the loot side there, but that's okay. Yeah, I obviously can't take all the credit. I've watched a crap ton of YouTube videos and had a lot of help and tips from explorers in my corporation, and then obviously you guys will throw out stuff every now and again when you see that there's something I'm not doing yet. And I'm a stubborn person, but I would like to think that I take most of the suggestions that are thrown out. But you know, sometimes there's just not a good way there except through. I will take that. I hate those so much. But here's the system core, so I don't care about those other guys.
warp drive.
Alright, what do we got? 3 cans left? Nice. Anyway, I say all that to say, thank you all for the tips and tricks as we go along.
Active.
I use a lot of them that I didn't use when I started because I didn't know about them. For the most part, they are extremely helpful. And just know that I appreciate it. Actually, a fun one that I learned about just today, watching like a random YouTube video, was the JSpace class correlation to the letter code in their constellation's name. So like if the constellation starts with an A, it's a C1. If it starts with a B, it's a C2, and so forth and so on, all the way up to F. Okay, so there's the system call. but I don't have the health, and I noticed that this time before clicking on it. So, are you helpful? You are helpful. Yay. Still need some more health. So, come on. Gotta be like that, huh? Now I have to waste this on this guy. And I don't have any way to get anywhere else on the map, so... I will take that. Okay. Hit this once, he hits me back. We're good, we got it. Oh my gosh. That was a whole thing. Alright, back to the perch.
Drive active.
We got 2 cans left. Bet you never seen birds in space. But there you go.
Drive.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my obligatory 2-can joke for the night. Like, I have to, right? It's basically required as an explorer when you get down to just 2 loot cans left in a site. Okay. And that leaves just 1. And then there was 1.
Drive active.
So yeah, this has been a good wormhole so far. I'm pretty happy with it. I've actually found that I kind of enjoy C1s. I know they're not technically the more lucrative holes out there, but okay. No. How? No. How? How are you a 1 and you were 1? This wasn't anything, and this is bad. That makes... that's frustrating. That makes no sense. They both literally said 1, and there's nothing that they could possibly be referencing. Like, what? What?
Drive active.
Robes back out. Get our cloak back on. Alright, let's... up on this guy, maybe? Up another 4 AU scan in here. Alright, let's see what that gets us. Okay, we definitely have a relic site, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, just lots of signatures in this system. I really like it. sometimes these streams are like all scanning, no hacking, and this one has been very much the opposite, it seems like. Yeah, ruined Serpentis monument site. That's for us. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's get the perch set up ready. Yeah, that should do. Yep, that worked.
Warp drive active.
Got 6 cans in this site. Very nice. Look back war, thanks so much for the follow. And yeah, I hear you. I'm sorry you gotta do that overnight, buddy. That's not fun, but we appreciate you hanging out.
Warp drive.
And we definitely hope to see you again. Lots of coffee. That's unfortunately my best recommendation. Yeah, let's let this cloak drop. Yes, lots of coffee. Nope, that one. I'm sure, yeah. Who's that? Murtaugh? Or like Murdoch, something like that? There it is. I'm honestly only familiar because of How I Met Your Mother.
Active.
It's just such a good show. I was enjoying How I Met Your Father too, but it got canceled, which is unfortunate because like they didn't finish it. They have no idea. I hate when that happens to shows. But you know, not everyone's cup of tea, I guess. Let's try and go around. There.
Warp drive active.
Alright, 4 cans left.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Good start. Even better start. I honestly can't believe there was nothing there. I'll take that.
Warp drive active.
Getting some blue loot. I like it. Well, some blue salvage anyway. Yeah. Very, very not bad.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Go. These are always so hard to predict exactly where the thing's gonna be. Okay. Alright. At least the board's nice and easy. I can see why it was so easy. Not much in there. That's okay. Alright. 2 more to go.
Warp drive active.
Yep, now we're going this way. That was definitely the right choice. Back to the perch and 1 more can. Let's hope it is a good one.
Warp drive active.
Yep, no option but to go through these, unfortunately. That's a really not cool way to start someone off. In my opinion, at least. Oh, we did it. There we go. Back to the safe. Get rid of our perch. That's the site done. Alright, look back for it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know you've got to hit the road. Good luck tonight. Yeah, hit that coffee. Keep yourself awake, and hopefully it's not as bad as you fear. But appreciate you hanging out, and we'll catch you at a later date. Appreciate it. Good night, sir. Alright, now let's see if we can find some more sites. This wormhole has been very, very good to us. Get cloaked back up while we scan. Now there is another dot here from our last 4 AU scan, so let's hit that up. And see what we've got out here. Okay, got a wormhole, which is cool, because we do need somewhere else to go after this, technically. I mean, we could go back to the first wormhole and take a look at a couple of the others that were back there. Well, at least one. There was another one that went to unknown space. It was just didn't look like it was a C1, maybe a 2 or a 3. But if we can just keep going from here, that's an option too. So that's locked down. All right, now we've got 2 out here. one out here, our gas site, and this guy. Where's our bookmark for our wormhole? Our exit wormhole. Oh, over here. Got it. Way over here. It might be this, but it's hard to tell. At any rate, I think we're going to finish this off. Right now, it's like huge, so basically like starting from scratch. Will it fit in 4? Yeah, it'll fit in 4. Alright. They're not quite scratch, but close. Okay, good. Alright, probably over here. Yeah, most likely. I always like it when it... Like, if it's going to do something like this, I appreciate when it does the line, because it's easier to finalize than the circle or the sphere. There we go. Another wormhole. Get that locked down here. Alright, so that is officially done and dusted. This is most likely our exit wormhole, so we are going to ignore it. We have the gas site and then one signature here by itself, sort of close to this, and then these two, which are definitely not close to the bookmark at all. Let's center up on this planet here. The gas giant. And we'll hit that with 4AU and see what it does to these two signatures out here. Got a quick drink while we do that. Okay, one is a relic site. Looks like. Yes. And it's in close to the planet there. Well, sort of. Below it. What kind of relic site are you? You are Ruined Serpentis Monument Site. I'll gladly take that. Warp to 0. Close this. Close this. Get ready to set up our perch. Alright, come in. See if that perch worked. Pretty sure it should have. Yep, there we go.
Drive active.
Alright, let's work onto this first one, see what we got.
Drive active.
Alright, go ahead and let the cloak drop here. And let's see if we can do this without blowing any of these up. Had my mishap for the day, so... Okay. So it's here somewhere. Nice. We'll take that, hop to the perch,
Warp drive
and get ready
active.
for the next one. Good way to start.
Warp drive active.
Right. Very good. Okay. Nice. Actually got a T2 blueprint from that guy. Very cool.
Warp drive active.
What you got for me? Okay, we'll take that. Alright. Done and dusted. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Dadgone. Okay. That was a good one.
Active.
I do like this system. At least I like it tonight.
Warp drive active.
Fix that. Okay. So it's definitely up there, but it's not anything that I have the extra HP to do something about right this second. No. Okay, well. Kind of 50-50 there. We will take that. Gladly. And I can only hit it twice. With, I need to hit it 3 times, so... See if we can track down anything else to help us. That'll do. Alright, back to the perch. Help if I clicked on it properly.
Warp drive active.
What do we got? Alright, two left. Get in there, knock these out, and see what else the system has to offer. Probably not a lot left, because, yeah, I mean, we've hit almost everything. Okay, so it's not here, not here. Could be here. No. Could be here. There we go. so much in that one.
Warp drive
And one
active.
can left.
Warp drive active.
Alright. What path we want to take here? We'll grab that. Okay, so nothing there, clearly. Let's try up this way. That's it. Two carbon. Nice. Thanks for that. So it does happen,
Active.
unfortunately. And specifically, any can that we've ever blown up, that's what happened with those. They only had 2 carbon in them, so. Or nothing at all. I've gotten that before, too. Let's launch those. Let's cloak back up. And we want to know what this is. Yeah, we're centered up where we want to be centered. Alright, let's hit that. See what we've got. Another wormhole. Nice. That'll pretty much be everything in this system. Like I said, I don't think we'll finish scanning the gas site because we just don't need to do that. And then the other one is definitely our exit wormhole, so that's that. Now before we move on though, I want to see what kind of planets it has, how many. It looks like most of them have Pocos though. Which is okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 planets. Gas, temperate, storm, barren. A lot of barren. Only 4 varieties of planets. That's yeah, that's not what we're looking for. So, okay, this holds a no-go for our PI. Well, that's great. Let's see where these other wormholes go.
Warp drive active.
And hopefully the systems they lead us to as good of fortunes as we had in this particular system, because we did good here, like real good. All right, what do you got for me? Go info. Now they're all going to say medium-sized ships because I'm in a hole that only accepts medium-sized ships. So that's obviously all of them are going to say that. But it leads into unknown parts of space. It has the time, has the stability. So that is a good option. And 0883 Hang on. Yeah, I don't know where specifically that goes. I'm not familiar with that code. I know some of them, but definitely not all, so.
Drive active.
The one I know best is the high sec code, which it tells you it goes to high sec, so it's a little bit pointless, but there you go. Show info, unknown parts of space. Has the time, has the stability. And last but not least,
Warp drive active.
that's really just kind of a question of like, I was hoping to eliminate a couple of these, but yeah, it seems we could go pretty much anywhere we want to go. This one looks a little less vibrant. Yeah, it goes to low sec and it's at the end of its natural lifetime. So it's going to be one of the first two for sure. The second one is closer, so let's pop our heads in there, I guess, and see what it has for us.
Active.
At least we eliminated that last one. That was helpful. Okay, looks like we got 5 signatures in this system. That's not a ton. But let's go ahead and save our location. Alright, still nothing on the D scan. Check the thing. Oh my god, this map is tiny. Holy crap. I'm here. This is by far one of the smallest maps I have ever seen.
Warp drive active.
Like, every scan just hits the whole system. My word. That's insane. Alright, we're gonna warp over here.
Warp drive active.
And let's see about editing that while we fly. Yeah, this is for sure like the smallest system I have ever seen. Okay, let's get our probes out. Get the cloak up. Let's center up on this planet. Most of these signatures seem to be like clustered over here. Okay. And hit it with that 4AU scan. Okay. Gave us a lot of lines. I guess we'll start with this one. I mean, lines are better than circles and spheres. By far. Let's see what we got. Actually, another signature down here too. Okay, that's a wormhole. And this... We did get a dot, but it's our exit wormhole. We don't need to finish identifying that. Right there on our bookmark, so... let's scan this one, see what we've got here. Okay, it's another wormhole. I have a feeling most of these are wormholes. Because someone's been through here. And if that's the case, we'll just go back the way we came. There were other wormholes for us to check out. Okay, so that's locked down. We also had this guy. Come on. If the half AU will actually, like, hit it. That might be too small initially, but we'll see. Nope. And it's definitely a wormhole. Yeah, I would gander that someone has been through here. Oh, this is just more of these leading to other systems. But you never know, so we'll see what this last one is. Could be anything. Like I said, this is nothing we're going to go back and reroute to a different... Like, if it's just a wormhole, then it's likely someone came through here and someone's been through a lot of these other wormholes, so... No sense to... Oh, jeez. Well, that's not going to hit anything. Yeah, no sense sticking around and going through all these other wormholes that other people have gone through. We'll go back to where we know people hadn't been and try one of those other wormholes, well, the other wormhole that's there. And valid for our exploration purposes. And go through that one and see if we fare a little bit better that direction. Yeah, that's another wormhole. So, I guess we don't even need to finish that technically. How many planets are in the system? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 7 planets here. We have a barren, a lava, a gas, a temperate, and an oceanic. That's another barren and another temperate. I don't think that's going to have all the variety I need, but getting better. Alright, so let's head to our exit. We are done here. Now this should... I warped to 0 on a bookmarked wormhole. Like, that I bookmarked the wormhole directly, not off of the probe scanner, so I should literally drop me at 0. Which will kill our cloak here. Which is fine, because we're going straight through this wormhole. My cloak wasn't even done coming off yet. Okay, so exit to 2 is no longer relevant. So which one are we close to right now? THB, and I believe USD was our no-go. Let's warp. Yeah. Line to this It's gonna warp me there instead. That's fine. Alright, let's double check the info. It has the time, has the stability. Cool. Let's go through here and see what we're looking at. Yeah, figured it would. Ooh. We have a wolf rayette. Nice. I can't find it in the skybox just yet, but I don't see anything on D-scan. Let's grab our exit. Alright, so we've got that. Pull up the map here. Okay, there's a couple signatures here. Let's go ahead and warp over to this. We're going to get that cloak on while we do so. And let's get ready to drop our bookmark. So make a safe with. Okay, we got a little sensor ghost there.
Warp drive active.
Got J15. Alright, that's edited, ready to go. There's still nothing on that D-scan. Let's get these probes out. I have to pop out a cloak real quick to do that. Alright, let's pop back in. Nice and easy. Not what I meant to do. And let's hit that 4AU scan, see what we get. Any planets are in this system? Just 5. Storm gas, lava, gas. Oh no, this one's not for us. Unfortunately. There we go, data site. We like data sites. Have data cores, decryptors, things we don't normally use right now, but will eventually use. And even more importantly, they have the high-tech data chips and sensors and tools, which we need for some other stuff, but this is unsecured, so that's not what we're looking for there. There is this guy also dotted when we did the 4AU scan, so let's check it out. Okay, another data site. See what kind we're looking at here. Another unsecured. Starting to think that maybe, just maybe, someone came through here already. There are a lot of signatures in system, but they might have been undesirables. Yeah, that's a wormhole. Now let's center up on this. Change tack for a second here. That one that's still an X, it's got to be our exit wormhole because it's the only it's the only red left over there. So everything that's over here should not be our exit wormhole. Okay, a couple gas sites and a couple lines. We don't need gas sites per se. So let's start with the lines. They are awfully far from Saudi Arabia, but how it goes sometimes, I guess. And props to you if you get that joke. Alright, what you got for me? A relic site? Forgotten. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a sneaking suspicion here that this hole has been delved already. We got 2 unsecured data sites, a forgotten relic site, a couple gas sites, which I'm gonna guess are ordinary perimeter. If I had to guess. Maybe there are other kinds, but not anything I'm looking for, and then just wormholes otherwise. So I think that's it. Oh no, there's another cosmic signature somewhere. This one. Okay. And then there's this one. Oh, there's literally 2 on top of each other. That's strange. I guess we'll just have to hit them both. See what happens. I can honestly say I've never seen 2 signatures right on top of each other like that. Okay, so that's the exit wormhole. This, on the other hand, is something else. Let's find out what, and we'll go from there. I mean, they were right on top of each other. Like, you couldn't tell that there were 2 there. Which is kind of crazy. And another wormhole. Okay, so definitely been hit already. I left nothing but the bad stuff. So we'll see where these other wormholes go. And go from there. Alright. Probes in. Start from the bottom of the list this time.
Warp drive active.
Alright, this leads into unknown parts of space, but it is at the end of its natural lifetime, so the very last signature, XCD, is no-go for us. Let's try PAM. PAM. Yeah, EOLs are not what we are looking for, unfortunately. There's our Freyet star right there. Alright, this goes into null security space and is also at the end of its natural lifetime. So, kind of a double whammy, no-go. And there's NNI. Let's check that one out.
Warp drive active.
Oh, and that's the only other forwarding option from here. Just those 3 wormholes. So hopefully this one has a little more time left on it. It goes into high sec. Getting decay and probably won't last another day. I mean, the time and stability is there, but it goes to high sec, so I don't need to go to high sec. Alright, so this one's kind of a bust. Go back to the exit.
Warp drive active.
Wow. I mean, that sucks. So I guess the other... the hole that we were in the first time was a better option. Now, I will say it is 9:13. So we could try to go that way, but like, it was obviously cleared out already too. I'm thinking we might have better luck just going and getting our gas mining ship and finishing out the episode mining some gas in that shattered wormhole. I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's head to our exit.
Warp drive active.
So exit 2 doesn't matter anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Got it. So, yeah, we won't be doing any kind of gas mining here. Okay. So yeah, I guess in that sense we'll just press on. There's a new cosmic signature here too, so let's actually head to the safe and scan that down. I'm guessing the EOL wormhole, because I only have 2 now instead of 3. THB is where we went before, so that's probably where we'll go unless This other one is a new wormhole, in which case we'll definitely check that out. Alright, so let's open this right here. And check out this new signature. Yes, and this one is our exit. So probably looking at this guy. OIH. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, 2 is a little small, so we'll start with 4. No, more than likely those drakes are running combat anomalies. I guess it's someone like multi-boxing a bunch of combat anomalies, but okay, that is our exit wormhole. So this is the new signature. Yep. We're gonna have to do that for AU scan. You're a gas site, right? Yep. Alright, what do you got for me? Yep, new wormhole. So the one that was EOL must have been a static. I think it went to low sec, so this is probably a new low sec connection. Would be my guess. It's like it popped up as soon as the other one disappeared. So let's pull these in. And get within 100 km of that.
Drive active.
Alright, what you got for me? Low security space. Natural cycle of decay. Not yet begun its natural cycle of decay and should last at least another day. And has not yet had stability significantly disrupted by ships passing through it. So, yeah, this wormhole has a static low right here. And basically, the old one died, and this one spawned in its place. Now, obviously, it's not going to go to the same low sec system. We didn't go through the first one anyway, so it doesn't matter. The important thing to note here is that this is not A164 or whatever that code is, which is the exit side, which basically means this hole does not exist in the low sec system it's referencing yet. I would first have to go through it to open it up to create that two-way passage. Right now, this is basically an unopened door, so no one can come from low sec to here through this right now. That's true. So by landing here, I did open it. You're 100% right. I forgot about that part. But had I not warped to it, it would not have opened on the other side. So hey, Doug, it's good to see you. But yeah, so you're 100% right. This is stuff that I literally just learned like earlier today. So yeah, trying to remember all the specifics. But no, you're 100% right. You land on grid and you open it. So that's my bad. But good for the people in that low sec system, I guess, because now they have access to this hole, which is pretty much empty. But we do have this other hole that we went to, and we're going to go there again. We just gotta remember to set our exit bookmark back up, because we deleted it the first time. Yeah. Alright, let me double check the info. Okay, yeah, it's still good to go through and goes to unknown. Let's enter here. I actually had an interesting question about that. How do you know if it's your static without going on grid? Can you pull up... Well, you can't really pull up info from the probe scanner, so don't you have to go on grid to know if it's one of your static wormholes? Duh. Yep. Okay. Never mind. That makes total sense. So the new signature that pops up, you're like, yep, 100%, that's the static. So no one go near it. Okay, makes sense. Thank you for that. So let me save this. Exit 2. Right? Yes. We do have a safe in here. But we're going to go ahead and see where some of these wormholes go before we bother scanning down the last one. And if there's no good options there, then we'll finish off that last one and see where it goes. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I guess in that case, timing would kind of be everything. High security space. It's not yet begun its natural cycle of decay. So it's a brand spanking new one. How many planets did we say were in here? Temperate, lava, barren, oceanic, and gas. I'd bet you anything that this is a static. Which does check off one of my criteria. But I don't think it has enough planet variety. No, we're going to write down the system name anyway. And take a little bit closer look at it at a later date. But yeah, so we don't necessarily want to go through that one. And let's see where this one goes. Does look like it goes to a Mars base right now. I love seeing the brand new wormholes too. Like, they just look so good. They're not unstable or anything. Like, this doesn't look terrible, but like, you can tell it's not brand new. Other parts of space, stability's good. Okay, we could do that one. That would actually be really good. And let's see what this last one is. Yeah, KDH 29 is our front runner right now. Like, I don't know why I'm cruising around with my cloak off. Yeah, I mean, I saw the medium thing, so I figured it would be a C1, but... Z647. I really need to memorize the codes specifically for, like, C1 through 3. I would guess that this is a... C5? Yeah, and I don't particularly want to do that, so... yeah, I took part in the 7 days of Omega for 10 plex thing, so... Yeah, I'm sure. I'm very sure about that. Okay, so yeah. ADH 29 it is.
Warp drive active.
But see, like, this is a brand new hole and it looks so good. Even with the ominous red eye thing that C5s do, it's just a pretty looking wormhole. I hope not. I think when I came through... Well... I don't see any structures or anything. Okay, for sure this is occupied then, right? There's ventures in here. Or are they just divers? Maybe they're just divers. At any rate, let's save our exits. And warp off to this planet.
Warp drive active.
And cloak up while we do so. This is a nice bake system. Plenty of room out here. No, me either, but like I didn't see any stations or anything, so yeah, I really hope no one's in there rolling holes because I just came through this one and I don't want to get stranded. I mean, this is a C1, so it probably like it definitely has an Empire exit somewhere, but not necessarily high sec, so who knows. Anyway, off to the safe.
Warp drive active.
And let's edit the locale info. Okay, moving that to saves. Okay, cool. Well, that's probably where the ventures came from. And I guess if I got stranded here, it wouldn't be the worst thing. This might be a trek home, but that's alright. Now, there's also not a ton of signatures in here for the size of the system. Let's start here. Let's decloak. Let the probes and get centered up here. See what that gives us. Alright, well that dotted one of them at least, so that's good. Okay, another wormhole. We'll just finish that off so it's like done and out of the way. I don't know that we'll be like moving forward in the chain from here, but this one could have landed right on top of the planet when we scanned and then didn't actually make any progress, which makes no sense to me. Let's scan that down. I mean, I guess it's a 4 instead of an 8, so there's that. Alright, if it's actually over here, that makes a little more sense. Wow, this is like kind of above the elliptic plane of the system. This is our exit wormhole for sure. Nothing else is even close. Alright, so that's another wormhole. Alright, let's center up on this guy. And with that 4 AU. I have gas, temperate, storm, barren. Only 4 varieties of planets. That's not ideal. Okay, we have a gas site. That's cool, I guess. And then this line. The gas site we can ignore for now. Okay. Like a crumb or something on my mat. Keeps rolling under my finger. It's like driving me crazy. Now, what kind of data site are you, buddy? Hopefully one that we can actually hack, because it's been a minute, and, like, I'm itching for some analyzing. You are unsecured. Yep, someone's hit the system already. For sure. Like, no question at this point, in my mind, someone's been here. Or wanting to center on the planet, but I forgot to cloak back up after I launched my probes. Oops. I mean, I know there were the 2 ventures in here, but like, it's fine. I'm sure they're just hitting one of the ore anomalies. There are ore anomalies here, right? No. Not that I can see. There is this gas site, though. So maybe they're in that? I mean, that's very possible. Chase them off with my armor maintenance bots. Alright. Locked down. Oh, there's this guy. No, it's gonna take an 8. Alright. It's pretty far from all the other Celestials, so like, I'm not sure who it belongs to necessarily, but probably this, but I figure it's just easier to go direct when it's like that far away from everything and hard to tell specifically what it might be attached to. Okay, another wormhole. Yeah, 100% someone's been through here. And the gas sites that are here because they're still in the process of like mining them, but what I wanted to do in my first wormhole, but there's like a whole fleet of drakes. So I don't want to go through there until I need to go through there. Alright, and then this is the last unidentified thing in here, I think. Yeah, I guess that's where I am next. Come on, give me something good. Maybe this spawned after they came and cleared everything. No, it's just another wormhole. Goodness. Okay. It kind of looks like we're probably not getting any more sites tonight. And that it goes that way sometimes. Which is disappointing because like we started off so good. Like we had that first C1 that just had like all the sites. Alright, so let's pull these in. And let's just see which of these is the high sec.
Warp drive active.
Like truthfully, I don't know for sure that my exit is still going to be there. With them moving that many drakes through. Might not be great for the stability. Plus like unknown parts of space and is EOL. Not sure I want to dodge a whole fleet of drakes anyway, just to get out of the wormhole. Like I said, they're probably running the combat anomalies. There were a ton of them in there. And like a whole group of battle cruisers like that should have no problem with anything in there, but... Okay, this is our high security space guy. Okay, and probably won't last another day. Yeah, so we could go through there. Oh, geez. It looks like it goes to Galente space? That's not where we want to pop out. Okay, well... let's head back to the X. I guess we know how to get here if we need to. Let's head to... back along our exit chain here. If we can't find our way out. It's getting to be about that time. I didn't see any structures in there, but maybe. Like, doesn't mean that they weren't there. I don't look particularly hard for them. So if they're anchored, like, near a planet or a moon or something. Did I seriously 100 warp to this? Why would it? Okay.
Warp drive active.
That's not helpful. Yeah, like if they're anchored near a planet or a moon, a lot of times I don't see them when I pull up the map unless I happen to hover right over the planet, so. Definitely could have been structures in there. It was a shattered system, so could be a good place to
Warp drive
set up
active.
shop for one reason or another. Not PI, obviously, but you know, all the other stuff. Alright, this should kick off my cloak. And we'll enter the wormhole, so doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave these bookmarked just in case. Yeah, I think this is saved in safes. Oops. Move this to default. Alright, let's go back that way.
Warp drive active.
And recloak as we go. Love that. I mean, I know it's going to drop immediately, but that's okay. Pops through the hole here, and yeah, no problem. Alright, so now, exit to 1.
Warp drive active.
Okay, looks like they're gone. Or at least not in range anymore. So let's see. Let's see the map. Have nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't see any structures, but let's head to our exit.
Warp drive active.
And the gas site is still here. And our exit is still here. Good. Go through that. Alright, there's only one other person in the system, so wherever the drakes came from and wherever they went, I'd say they're gone. And stability's still fine, so we could go back for the gas. Just gotta make a jump real quick, so.
Warp drive active.
We won't get like a ton, but it'll all be icing on the cake. I think we're gonna do that. We have like 10 minutes. Like I say, like I don't think we'll even really be able to set up in 10 minutes, but
Warp drive active.
every little bit helps, right? So while we are en route, let's look at our loot. Okay, so 73.1 million for tonight. That's less than I would like. But it's still not bad. Got a couple of high-tech data chips, a couple of high-tech scanners. That's always good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
And yeah, some decent salvage here. Covered weapon, something or other. A couple encryption methods. I think I've got all of them now injected, but yeah, that's that. So like I said, let's hop in our venture super duper fast. And refit super duper fast. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't take long to get reset up there.
Warp drive active.
Hmm. Annex Bob O or Bob D. I think it's Bob O. 11223-2A. Yeah, it's a Drake Navy issue. That is quite the designation there. Alright, and let's zero warp on our wormhole here. We got a bestower. Cruising around system. That's fine. They're literally the only other person in the system. Let's warp to 0 on this gas site.
Warp drive active.
which hopefully has not had its hostiles triggered yet. Or if it has, they've been cleared out. Oh, the drakes are back. Okay, well. That was weird. Good. First of all, let's go ahead and get these going. I don't see any reason for them to be in here at all. Unless they're fighting in this forgotten site. You kind of overkill, though. Alright, and they're gone. So, weird. That's right. We save location. And then approach the bookmark. Been a minute. Forgotten site is still there. Yeah, I have no idea why they were even in here. Unless they're trying to, like, roll one of the wormholes so they're just coming in and out. It wouldn't be the high-sec hole because, you know, they weren't there. I don't know. Weird. Like, does anyone roll in drakes? I thought it was always battleships. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Unless they were trying to roll a medium hole, like, can you do that? Can you fit a drake through a medium hole? Maybe they're trying to roll a medium hole. I think there was at least one in here. Yeah. True. Maybe they just want the extra combat capability, just in case they run into something on the other side they don't like. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Now, there were a bunch of combat sites in here before, so I think that's why they were originally here. So now maybe they were just passing through this round. Who knows? Yeah, that's true. So maybe they're still over there? It's possible. Yeah, it's forgotten though, so there's combat to be had there. It'd be a little bit of overkill to take a whole fleet of drakes to do it, but I mean, if you're here, I guess you could. Sure, let me. I mean, Venture's dirt cheap, so I probably could, but that's okay. That's pretty much a guaranteed loss, because even if the drakes aren't there, all the sleepers would be, so. I mean, I think this is sub. Something. I wanted to say it was sub 2, but I think it might be a little slower than that. Yeah, sub 3. I think is how that factors. Let me check the fitting. Oh no, sub 4. So, they could catch me if they wanted to. Yeah, but there were like 6 of them. If they wanted me, they could catch me. Oh, jeez. Alright, just for you. We'll let the scoops do another cycle here, and then we will warp to 100 on the anomaly and see if they're over there. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm going to lose it, honestly. Not if I warp to 100 and then like warp right back off, but yeah, it could be fun anyway. Let's... Alright. Warp over there.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we got an extra 4 million to tack onto our total for tonight, so that's pretty good. Yeah, looks like it's all just sleepers. No drakes.
Warp drive active.
Oh, they can hit me from here. Jeez. They got good range, man. Yeah, that's impressive range, because some of them were like 150, 170 away, something like that. Way further than you would expect them to be able to reach out and touch you.
Warp drive active.
I know, like... I mean, they do live in this wormhole. There's nothing else going on, so they probably just practice shooting all day. Probably are pretty good at it. But yeah, Frigg is a small target at that distance. Alright, let's get docked up. Yeah, I'm glad we went back for the gas. We got an extra 4 million worth of goods. I don't remember what the original total was, like 77, I think, or something like that, so pulled a little bit over 80 million-ish worth of stuff out of the wormholes today. Obviously not our record, but you know, it's not a bad night overall. I'm pleased with it, so.
Docking permission requested.
Alright then.
Docking request.
I don't know if that's the background music or if that's like the docking sounds, but there you go. Alright, so let's get everything unloaded here. Obviously, this just goes in our item hanger and switch ships real quick and get all this stuff put away. Oh, 73, so we actually got 77.1. Still not bad. Still pretty happy with it, so not complaining. If I don't know what it is, it's going in the item hanger for now. Goes in filaments. This goes in filaments. These are all materials. Alright, that's trade good. That's trade good. These, I believe, are keys. And there's the decryptors. And at last we have mostly salvage. Yeah, not too bad. And then 77 with the gas. So I'll take it. Last stream, I think we did 155, so that was pretty good. And it's the same kind of thing, like we had one or two really good holes and then just like nothing after it, but that's stuck. Yep, that's empty now. And that's that. Okay, so that's the haul for tonight. I think we'll go ahead and try and find someone to raid here real quick. But I do appreciate all you guys watching my stream for tonight. Anyone we're following? Just 3, okay. Let's... Okay, I would go Trash Panda, but he's actually not doing Eve. I guess we're going to Serpent Power. Big channel, good guy. Lots of stuff going on, and usually a lot of fun. So let's start the raid here. As always, just be respectful on the channel. Follow if you're not already following. I imagine you are, probably. And yeah, just have a good time. But thanks for watching, and if I don't say it later, let's say it.